in the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from Lumen Field. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to bring this one back. Less than a minute into the game, it's a pick-6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
You're so terrible, bro. Like, you're terrible, bro. You're terrible, bro. You're terrible, bro. You're terrible. 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 You got school in the morning. Like, nigga, you got school in the morning. Like, what the fuck you talking about, nigga?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, Mayfield. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. Inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. That was a big-time run by White. 53 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Right back to Irving. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, this is Cook. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with White. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, it's White. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. He'll drop to throw. He's got that complete to Knox. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Mayfield. That is brought in. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 33 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with White. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion over Flowers. Here's a handoff to Cook. And that one is
fucking suck, bro.
What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That is left side and caught by Flowers. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Seattle.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Putting the tight end in motion. He'll go right back to Flowers. And they bring him down. Till he crosses midfield. Tight end going in motion here. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. Still going. He is in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. drive begins with a run by White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll go again with White. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's going to be taken down. A run on first and goal. A short kick down to the 7. Second and goal. One more time, it's White. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. They'll try to run with White. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's first and 10. They send the tight end in motion. That's into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. An attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
They put Pickens in motion. To the air now on first and 10. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. On second down, Cook. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To throw is Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. He'll try to run with White. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. Throwing is Baker. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Now Gay for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bucs are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. 8 Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Seahawks. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Now he takes off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They go play action with Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Tampa. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Buccaneers are able to edge a bit closer. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Stretching the field is Knox. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. And that's good for a Seahawks.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Mayfield. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 2nd down, Baker. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. That is catch number 60 for the season. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
15-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Mayfield to throw. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And the Buccaneers are going to have themselves a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. 12 yards there. And a first down. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. We'll get this complete. It's Addison again. And he's into the end zone. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. So back. Now they'll set up to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's good for the Seahawks.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he will score again. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Seahawks. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. On first down is Mayfield. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They try again. It's second and 10. On play action, Mayfield. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Here's Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Seattle. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's going to tuck it and go. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Open man downfield, it's Addison. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28. Throwing is Baker. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. They send Evans in motion. Baker to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
He'll look to throw. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That is caught. What a throw. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Seahawks. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks tack on one more to their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. To throw is Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Now Mayfield. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side to Godwin. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Back to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. Mayfield to throw. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. And he gets that to Hardman. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down. To throw is Mayfield. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. On first down is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And the Buccaneers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
His 11th grab of the game and a first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On second down, Baker. Got his man at the 6. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Here's White. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. Left side, Pickens. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Seahawks. First and 10 at the
No motion over Flowers. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On play action, Mayfield. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. For the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football.